You don't need your own factory to make money from an invention. Most inventors think that they need to build a product to make money from it, but that's actually the slowest, riskiest path. Let me show you the 5 ways inventions actually generate income, even if you never manufacture a single unit. If we haven't met, I'm Rich Goldstein. I help inventors and founders to protect their inventions and to build monetization strategies around them. Now let's get into the 5 ways you can get paid without running a factory. Here's the big myth. If I get a patent, I get paid. That's not how it works. A patent is a tool. Money comes from the strategy that you follow. And real quick, tell me in the comments, which of these are you planning? Are you trying to license, sell, or actually build a company? I read these, and it helps me make follow-up videos that match where you're at. Here are the 5 paths I see inventors use to actually get paid. Some are great, some are landmines. Let's go. The 5 ways. License to a company. This is where you keep ownership and a company pays you, usually royalties, to use your invention. If you don't want to deal with inventory, shipping, customer service, and ads, licensing is typically the cleanest path. Here's the key. Companies don't exactly pay for ideas. They pay to reduce their risk. So the more proof that you show, a prototype, a clear case, market demand, the easier it's going to be to get to a yes. Number 2, sell the rights. This is an outright sale. One-time payout, clean exit, you're done. This can be smart if you want cash now, or you don't want a long-term relationship with the product. The trade-off is obvious. You give up the upside. And if you sell too early, you'll get paid like it's just an idea. If you sell after real proof, you'll get paid like it's a solid asset. Number 3, joint venture. This is where you bring the invention and a partner brings the operations, manufacturing, distribution, and sales. So here's the danger. Joint ventures get messy when the roles aren't crystal clear. Everything needs to be written. Who pays for what, who owns what, and who decides what. Number 4, enforcement leverage. Sometimes money shows up because someone is copying, and you have legal leverage over the situation. This is real. It actually happens. But let's be clear, it's not a monetization for most inventors. It can be expensive, it could be slow, and if your patent isn't strong, it can go nowhere. So don't build your strategy around lawsuits. Build your strategy around value creation, and treat enforcement as protection, not the business model. Number 5, defensive value. Sometimes a patent doesn't pay you directly, but it makes your business more valuable. It can help you raise funding. It can make you harder to copy. It can increase acquisition price, and it can give you leverage in partnerships. But it only works when it protects the thing that actually drives the revenue. For all 5 of these approaches, the patent is the thing that gives you leverage to make the deal. Having the patent is the reason the other side is willing to pay you for your invention, is willing to work with you. They pay you because they know they can't do it without you, because you have the patent. Let me give you a real example. Details changed. An inventor had a strong product concept, but they didn't want inventory. They didn't want employees, and they didn't want to become a full-time business operator. So we focused on protection, built simple proof, and they approached companies already selling to the right customer. They landed a licensing deal, meaning they got paid without actually running a company, handling shipping, or having any inventory at all. And that's the real lesson. The patent wasn't magic. Finding the right pathway was magic. Choosing the right lane is the magic. So here's the move. If you're not sure which pathway fits your invention, that decision can cost you years. If you want the step-by-step playbook, grab my book. It'll help you avoid the expensive mistakes that inventors make when they're trying to make money from their invention. And if you want help choosing the best monetization strategy for your new invention, book a call and we'll map out the best strategy for you. And if you want to move faster without messing up your IP, watch this next video, because I'll show you how to use ChatGPT with your invention idea without messing it up, to sharpen your idea, document it, and to avoid the mistakes that can cost you later. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.